Welcome back to Engineered Well Pilates. So today I'm going to just take you through a little segment of an exercise that crops up a lot throughout the whole order as it's a shape in space is what it's technically referred to. So you're going to see this position in the 100, in your roll up, spine stretch forward, teaser, and lots of other exercises. So it's quite a good one to sort of know what you're doing with, really. But it can be quite challenging, and which is surprising because it's actually quite a small movement. What I'm also just going to flag up is that this position is going to look different on me to how it's going to look on you, because we've got completely different bodies, and I'm going to be tight in areas that you're maybe not tight in. And this is one of my tight spots. So this is where it's probably quite good for me to demonstrate. So I'm going to lie on down, I'm going to have my feet a hip width apart, and my arms are going to come up towards the ceiling. This is one of the ways I like to get into this position. So from here, my arms are straight, my shoulders are set in their sockets, and my ribs, my upper ribs are heavy. So I'm going to take a few deep breaths here to set them even more into my mat. So I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to soften my front ribs to my back. And you can put the hands here and almost give extra pressure. Everything's heavy and connected. Now my arms come back up. So from here, without letting these upper ribs lift, and believe me, on me, they're going to want to lift. I'm going to nod my chin to my chest, and I'm going to start to bring my head between my arms as if I'm trying to line my ears up with the inside of my bicep. Now, as I lift up, I'm going to keep my arms still, and I'm going to get heavier through my ribs. So what I'm trying to do here is to stretch out my upper spine, here, this area, by pulling in my upper ribs, pulling in like the bra line or underneath your pecs, pressing that into the mat and trying to stretch the upper part of the spine over the top of it. Okay, so what can happen is we start to lose this connection through the bra line and we come up too high. Okay, so you want to get this as heavy as you can. Now my abs are actively shaking here as I'm pulling my ribs in so deep, and I'm trying to stretch that upper spine without tucking the pelvis to come up. And then I'm going to roll back down. Now every time I do this, hopefully I should get stretchier and looser and be able to come up a little bit higher. So I'm going to nod my chin in, I'm going to exhale out all the air, get those ribs down. It's like my fingers are reaching up to the ceiling, but my ribs are pulling through the floor. I'm being pulled in two directions here. And I roll it back down. And again, it's a great little workout for the upper abs. So if you ever feel tension in the back of your neck when you're holding your head up, feel this two-way stretch between the ribs being pulled through the floor and this upper spine coming over. So here's my first position where I use this. In my 100, can I curl up more? In my ab series, can I curl up and over more? Double leg stretch. Don't lose this connection. You see how I want to sink down? Double leg low lift, whole ab series. Spine stretch forward. Here are my arms. I'm just sitting up right now. So again, I want to pull the ribs backwards so I can get my head, my upper spine, to round in between those arms. You should feel a huge stretch here through the upper part of the spine. Teaser when you roll up, when you've got your legs in the air and your arms are up here. Here's your curl up, this position. You want to set these ribs down before you come up. So try it. It seems like such a simple exercise, but it's challenging when you go into that sort of super fine detail of tuning in to what every part of your body is doing and what part of the body you should be kind of feeling it in. So when we do a curl up, everybody always goes straight to the abs. Try and think about what's happening in the upper part of your spine, of that back. Can you stretch that back? Like I say, you might find it straightforward. You might not be like me and have that tight upper back, but give it a go. And yeah, check it out with try it out in some of my other videos when you've done it, and let me know how you get on. So I'm Emma of Engineered Well Pilates, and I create personalised Pilates videos just for you. Take care.